Hello everyone, this is Miss Gail over here at Georgia Peachnut. How you doing? I'd like to say welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm out here in the garden. These are my potatoes that we planted together. As you can see, they've come up very nice. So what we're going to do is heal them up some more. We're going to put some more soil on top of, well, not on top, underneath here. Like this now. These potatoes are Kennebecks, and Kennebecks are determinate potatoes. So which means that they're gonna not produce potatoes all the way up just on the main line of where you planted them, and that's gonna be it. Once they flower, that's gonna be it for them. So I know a lot of people wonder when they plant potatoes why they are not getting more than what they're getting. But it's because they are determinate potatoes, just like you have determinate tomatoes. If you're familiar with determinate tomatoes, you know they only give one time. We're going to turn this collar up. Turn the collar up. That's the great thing about having a grow bag. Turn it up so that we can catch the soil. So when you are looking for a big harvest from your potato and you see other people with large harvests, yours is only small, that is because they have an indeterminate potato. Yours is probably a determinate, and you need to look it up, whatever brand or whatever kind you are growing, to see if it's a determinate or indeterminate potato, just like you would with your tomatoes. Okay, so I'm going to mix this all in. I'm just being very careful as I go through here and make sure the soil level goes down. Don't want to break any leaves or anything like that. Then I'm going to give it some more fertilizer. Not a whole lot of N, nitrogen, a lot of the P for phosphorus, and some potassium, which is the K. So I'm going to turn this up some more. For those of us who are in Georgia, we're expecting a lot of rain tonight and tomorrow, but I still will water this in, as I don't rely on the weather, because the weather is not reliable. Changes 3 and 4 times a day, okay? So I'm going to push the walls of this grow bag out. Take out any trash you see. It's okay, but you want to make sure you get the soil. And it's okay if you're covering up some leaves. They're going to grow up. I think I'm just going to turn this grow bag all the way up. Now, I'm not going to fill it all the way up. I'm not going to cover the whole thing because it doesn't need it. It's not an indeterminate plant, so therefore it's not going to grow potatoes all the way up to the top. All the potatoes are going to be midway to the bottom. And I know a lot of people didn't know that. I didn't know it until I started studying it. And the times that I've grown potatoes, I was wondering why I didn't get many. Was because they only grow, being attacked, because of the way that they grow. So you would need to grow something like a russet potato, which I will be growing soon. And I can't think of the other ones. I think the purple ones maybe, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Look it up and see which ones are determinate. And if you want a bigger harvest, those are the ones that you want to go for. So we're about where we need to be. I'm just making sure that the side walls, bugs. You know, when you're a gardener, you got to get used to having these bugs pop up everywhere. That's why I have my gloves on, because if I'm going to be out here, I got to have some gloves on. This girl can't do it. So we're going to push that wall in, because otherwise the wall will collapse. And we don't want the wall to collapse. So, let's see here. We're going to do this right here in the middle to give it some stability. Like that. And by George, I think we have it. Always remember on your grow bags to push the walls back. Push them back so they'll stay up. Push back in on them so they'll be stiff, and stay up. There you go. So I think we're good. Anything else would be a waste of soil. I'm going to take my handy dandy Dr. Earth vegetable and herb tomato fertilizer, which has gotten hard because it sits outside, but it's okay. It's organic, so it's not going to cause any harm. Woo! Get on a mask. Put that in like that. And just going to use bone meal, not going to use any blood meal. So we're going to do the bone meal. Now here we go. You know this stuff goes all over the place, so hold your breath. I'm just going to go real low to keep it from flying all over the place, and it's going to get a lot of bone meal. I'm coming back with a liquid potassium, phosphorus, and liquid phosphorus. You can use, let's see, Alaska fish moral bloom. I have another one that I'm going to use. I'm out of it now, but I've got to order it. But that will give it the boost that it needs to produce more potatoes. So I'm going to work this in all around. I want everything to get some of this goody good. Work it into the soil real good. You notice I didn't, the Dr. Earth vegetable tomato has NPK as well, so that's enough nitrogen there for the plant. You want to work it into the soil. Be careful of the leaves. Try not to break the leaves because that's the food. And we'll come back and visit with it, see how it's doing, see what it's looking like. My potatoes, a couple of them went kind of soft, so I didn't know how well everything was going to be. But it turned out good. I'm very happy. Very happy. So, get this in good. And we're going to come back and water that in. So, next we have, let me get these bags closed up because it's important that you close your bags up. Otherwise, you may forget. We have these potatoes right here. Let me show them to you. These potatoes are the potatoes I grew last year. They're red potatoes. I'm going to grow those. Let's see how they work. Y'all think it's going to work? They already have started. Some of them look a little rotten, but it's okay. They've already started looking like this. So, I have I thought I had purple ones in here too, but let's just see what we can do. Y'all stay with me. Let's just have some fun here. We're gonna reposition ourselves. These were downstairs in my basement from last year. And we're gonna move these potatoes over here, right there, next to the kale. And we're gonna move you guys as well. Hold on. Let's get a bag. Potato bag. Yay. I think this bag right here. Who is this trying to call me? This bag right here probably worked because I'm just going to turn the edges over. I'm not going to need the whole bag for the potatoes. Just turn it down one time. Turn down again so you guys can see what I'm doing. And it'll look just like that. People always want to call you when you're trying to film. You gotta love them. And let's see if we can find another bag. I think I want to do another bag. This is a new one right here. I think we'll do a new bag. How about that? Let's do a new bag. I ain't cutting nothing out. And there goes the deer alarm. It doesn't get the deer, but it gets me. How about that? So we got that new bag going right there. I'm going to say I want to get some potting soil from over here before I put the other potting soil in. Let's get some good potting soil. Let's come over here. Get some good potting soil. Oh boy, it's heavy. But I'm dragging it because I'm not trying to pull my back out. Okay, y'all, I'm bringing you right with me. So, let's see here. You can make a flat surface and sit you guys down. Y'all take a seat. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna take a seat. Some of us folks need to take seats. I'm one of them. There you go. I decided to get a new bag. I have so many grow bags. I used to give them away. And we're gonna open this up like that. Brand new. Let's see, this is I'm sure it's a 30 gallon. This is a 25 gallon. That's good. So, I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. And we're gonna turn the bag down because first of all, we're gonna line the bag with some soil. And I'm using Fox Farm. I love Fox Farm. All of the soil, you know, has junk in it. So, you know, you just have to go with whatever you feel comfortable with. Some are worse than others. Some have more junk in them than others. So, you know, it is what it is. So we're going to just spread this out like that. And because we're not going to, remember, we're just going to layer this in the bottom. Like that. So I made it where it's, I'm going to turn it down some more so you guys can see. See, if this was hard plastic, you wouldn't be able to see this. So turning it down some more to a very low level. And now, let's see here. Now y'all can see down inside of it. See what I'm doing. So we're gonna take Fox Farm. See if I'm strong enough to lift it without hurting myself. Whew, it's heavy. Maybe if I scoot myself back some more, should be able to bring it on over here. So a lot of it in here. Ooh, not working. So we're gonna just fold the phosphorum back. Ain't no sense in hurting yourself. And start scooping until we can get it to a, see, you break up your clumps as you do that. Because you don't want anything to constrict any growing, whether it's the potatoes or whether it is anything that you're growing. The growing medium needs to be as free of any kind of restriction as possible. So yeah, by George, I think we got it. Okay. For those of you who were interested in the kale and clay, I did an assessment. Conclusion I've come to is, yes, the plum cuculio and apple maggot and the cottonmouth may start off trying to bite, but you notice they're not biting everything, because I think their mouths get gummed up and they can't bite. So you're going to save some fruit. I'll keep you posted as I run my experiment with that situation. So now I think I have enough in here. I'm breaking the clumps up as I go. And these red potatoes are definitely determined, just so you know. And the good thing about determinate potatoes is that they're ready within 90 to 100 days. So you just keep planting potatoes, succession planting, right? That's what you do. We're gonna spread that out. Y'all can see this, yes, 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 yes. Spread that out, and let's see here if I move you back a little bit further. Yeah, get you to see the whole thing. And we're gonna take vegetable, tomato, herb, put that in. Woo. 3.5 hands full. Get that in real good. I'm gonna put some to stay on top. The wind is up because it's gonna rain. Temperature is gonna drop. It's gonna be no higher than 50 degrees here in Georgia. And let's go with some blood meal. I'm doing 3 handfuls, not 4 hands of it, but you know, lightly at that. Working that in. All this is organic. Go with the bone meal. I told you guys they had this on sale. I think it was, I can't remember what store it was. I think it was Lowe's. Not too long ago. This is the time to be buying this stuff then when it's on sale. Heavy on the bone meal. Work it in. Try not to breathe. A little bit more bone meal on top. Lightly work it in. Now we're set. I'll move all these over here. And let's find our bucket. Yeah, we want to try this one. We're going to sit it straight up because it already has started to grow stuff. Let's see here. These got a little something on them, but you know, I don't care. Let's see if you make sure you can see me setting them in here. Here's a purple one. I'll put that one in there. Try to get all the ones that's not soft. And I'm putting them kind of close together. Yes, I am, because they're going to grow straight up. Some of these are kind of soft because they've been sitting outside. I couldn't get to them. I'm going to try this purple one right here. See if it'll do something. So when your potatoes look bad, don't get discouraged and throw them away. Keep them. Go on ahead and try and see what happens. You never know. Yeah, let's see right here. Okay, got some small ones. You go with the small ones. They're going to produce. They'll eat if they produce. I let that one go in a container by itself. I don't know about that one. Let's see here. Small purple one right here. It'll eat if it produces. I have some that's looking pretty bad. I'm going to put them in a container. I'll bring you along with me by themselves, and we'll run an experiment to see if, you know, how it works out. I don't mind experimenting. See, I think that that's going to probably do us. Do this one right here. And someone asked the last time I was doing this, they said, I didn't know you could put that many in, the one that we did over here. Yeah, you just have to keep feeding it. You got to feed it. So guess what? This is what we have. Now we're going to put soil on top of this to cover it all the way up. I'm covering all of this up. So we're going to pour this over. Cover the whole thing up. I'm going to have to turn this up one time. Stop. Think twice at one time. So I'm thinking twice before I do anything. I'm just going to empty this whole bag. I want all that goody good out of here. Every drop. Yes. All of it. Because this bag is not cheap. And you can take this bag, punch some holes in the bottom, and put some potatoes in there. And I think that's what we're going to do. So we'll put this bag over here in this container that has the ones that look really bad. And we're going to put some soil in that, and let's see if we can grow some potatoes. And we don't even have to use a container. So we're going to just spread that out. Get in the clumps. Go through there with your hand and do like this. Spread it out. And I'm going to take some more of this soil from over here. Put this in. Just like that. Now this has a lot of mulch in it, but it's okay. These are potatoes. They'll be fine. A lot of stuff like that. It's okay. Because I'm going to need to use this bag anyway. So I need to go on ahead and get the soil out. And that's good. That's as high up as it needs to come. So what we're going to do, add some more. Not a lot. Vegetable tomato. Blood meal. This is just a topping. And of course, the infamous bone meal. I hold it low and don't let it go till I get to the bottom, because I'm trying not to inhale too much of this stuff. Okay, and we're going to just go on ahead and spread that like that. This is going to give the nutrition to the soil that I just put in there. Fix this so it would be all right. You don't want it looking crazy. Okay. All right.